Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. I just want to say a very happy new year and a very happy 2025 to all of you. Today's video is going to be more of a personal one. We're just going to be doing a little bit of a reflection and journal type video on my year of 2024 and how it was for me as a person and as a YouTuber. This is going to be more of a personal video, so just going to be playing some 3.0 cycle on top ladder in the background, you know, getting back to my roots in the worst meta of all time for my deck. But this one's going to be more of a video for the core audience, for all the real fans out there that just enjoy watching me, for me that just like to support me as a person. If you guys are one of those real people, if you're a real one watching just to support me as a creator and as a person, much love to you. Shout out to you for being a real one. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, we're just gonna be doing a reflection, and I think there's a lot I want to talk about, so I just wanted to get some gameplay and just kind of start talking. So let's just get right into it. I hope you guys enjoy this more personal video again, and I feel like I want to do this every year. I think I maybe did one for 2024, and yeah, same thing. So starting out, I want to bring up my 2024 goals that I made in 2024 at the start in January, which was pretty much just about a year ago. So the first one was stay consistent in the gym and add a minimum of 50 pounds to each PR. I believe I did achieve this. I definitely stayed consistent, worked out a lot, got a lot more muscle definition, I feel, and got stronger on my lifts. That was no problem. I also wanted to improve my diet, and I think this really fluctuated. If you guys know me, then you will know that I have been kind of up and down. Like, I have committed to a pretty strict diet for a while, and I saw some great results, but I love eating nice food. If you've ever seen me post on Twitter or Instagram, or just generally the kind of stuff that I eat, the stuff that I do to celebrate, especially when you guys help me out with streams, which, by the way, we'll be talking about streams as well, and just talking about my streaming and my YouTube channel as well, not just my life in today's video, just so you guys know. But yeah, I have a lot of people, a lot of you guys, much love to the special supporters, you know, Two-Tone, Jerry, Sylveon, who donate for me to get nice food and pizzas and stuff for my celebrations. But yeah, I have been really up and down with my diet, I will say, and I unfortunately do have to admit, I just want to hold myself accountable, that the end of the year in December, my winter break, which I'm on right now as I'm recording this too, was pretty bad. Like, I was in a great spot, and I feel like I've kind of fluctuated a bit back up in terms of a bad diet and just having too much stuff, so I do need to get that under control. I think that New Year goal will kind of apply back to this year, but overall, objectively, I still did a great job. I stuck to my cut, and I achieved my weight goal, and kind of recompositioned my body quite a bit in terms of less fat, more muscle. But I have more I'd like to do just for personal goals, even though I'm at a pretty healthy point right now. And yeah, the next goal that I had in terms of real life was work harder at university and spend more time on class content, which I very much did, guys. I will say that I still have quite a lot to go. You know, I have friends who work really hard, and I know myself, I have always kind of sacrificed, not entirely sacrificed, but I've kind of put YouTube on a priority, if that, like, I don't really know if that makes sense. Like, if I had like a task list and I had my classes and I had YouTube, I've kind of put YouTube on that priority list and kind of put it in front of school quite a few times, and I don't regret that, honestly, for a second. I do want to take my education seriously, and I am studying computer science, for those of you who don't know, so it's a very hard degree, and I would like to graduate. Obviously, I've come quite far at this point, but I will always love doing YouTube, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. So there are many times where I was making videos and streaming, especially where I was supposed to be studying for an exam, and I think that was kind of a big thing. I know I can definitely do more, but ultimately I got my results for the second semester of the year 2, semester 1, going into my second semester in a little bit over a week from now when my winter break ends, and I was actually able to get my GPA up. I was able to have a really nice performance in what I would say was the hardest semester I've ever had. I had 2 extremely difficult classes, linear algebra and data structures and algorithms, and I surprisingly did pretty decently in both of them, and I got an A- in my networking class, which I was so happy about because I worked so hard. Plus, I feel like I had a really good impression of myself with the professor. I always raised my hand in class to contribute. I shared on the online forum a lot of different articles, even some about Clash Royale and networking, believe it or not, guys, or like my childhood, like Nintendo stuff. But yeah, I feel like overall this is one that I can say with a lot of happiness and pride that I did achieve, and I did get a better result. And my kind of philosophy for university moving forward is I do want to kind of achieve better grade or the same as every semester going forward. So, I did better in this semester than the last one. I want to do either the same exactly or better always. I want to try and hold myself to that standard. I think that'll be great. So let's see how we do here, but I feel like I can again spend more time and especially manage my time better, because I know there are people a lot busier than me. Like, I think YouTube is not really a job, but I kind of, with the amount of hours and passion I put into it, it almost is kind of like I'm working while studying, with the time I spend on my channel and streaming and editing videos. But I know there are people who do that. They work a job or they take multiple classes and they TA for some classes too. So all this to say that I can work on my time management, and I feel like, that would be a pretty nice thing to do overall. But overall, I'm very happy, and I hope I can continue to have good reports about my academics. I'll obviously let you guys know. I usually make posts when I'm busy with university and school during final periods and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, really happy to report that I did pretty well in school. Hope you guys are proud of me. So now onwards to YouTube. So my biggest goal, I'll talk about that in a bit. My first goal of the year was to get 55,000 subscribers, and I fell just a little bit short, but in another area, my goal was 50k subs in a Discord server for professional YouTubers that I'm in. So overall, I did kind of achieve this. I started the year at exactly 32,385 subscribers on January 1st, and I ended the year at 53,208 subscribers, and yes, I did lose one subscriber between checking these stats. Thank you very much, whoever that was. Thank you so much, wow. But yeah, I did gain just about 20,000 subscribers exactly, which is honestly kind of crazy. It's like 21,000 almost. And in 1 year, that's a lot. If you consider that I was at 32,000, I gained over 1.5 times my subscriber base, and I was able to grow quite a lot. So I feel like I was able to achieve that and grew a lot, and a big part of this was my streams, which I will be talking about shortly, because that's been such a big part of my life. But yeah, I feel like even though I didn't get exactly 55k, I'm going to get it very soon, probably in a month or two max, and overall very successful right there. But onwards to my next. Thank you so much everyone who subscribed this year, by the way. If you guys are new, if you just joined this year, thank you for being part of my 2024 and helping me out. But the next one, which is my biggest dream in life right now that I have not achieved yet, is becoming a super creator and getting a creator code. And I don't know what I have to do to achieve this, honestly. I really don't, because I'm just going to be upfront. I feel like I do kind of deserve one at this point, and I have never directly gone to Supercell and ever asked them to give me a code, nor will I ever do that, because I want to work for it and I want it to be deserved. But I know there are lots of people who have been given exceptions, before, because if you guys didn't know, the official requirement to become a super creator in the creator program is 100k subscribers on YouTube. There are other platforms too, but for YouTube it's 100k, and I'm at just about 53k right now as I'm recording this. So by definition, I don't fit the metrics, but there are people who've gotten it at less than 20k, 30k, people I know personally that I'm happy for and I think they deserve it, but I just feel like, when is my time coming? Because I've worked really hard, and I just wonder sometimes, like, when will they notice me? But I've made a lot of strides. This year I was able to participate in the Supercell Creator Academy, where I learned more about vertical streams and just more about my content, and I really tried a lot of things. I feel like I really tried some new content types and stuck to the same old ones that have worked really well, that I will be bringing back, I promise, guys. I will be bringing back the full 12-1 Classic Challenge series, as well as Mid-Ladder Monday. I promise you guys I will. I've just been so busy with streams and my schedule. I'm not the best at managing stuff either, but I will do my best to bring those back. I know you guys love those series, but I've tried. You'll notice actually at the end of the year, the second half of the year, especially this month, I learned the new editing style, and I've gotten a program on my PC, and I've started editing some videos like that. So definitely a new style and something different, and I've gotten some good feedback on it so far, so I hope that can improve my production quality. And yeah, again, ultimately, if I don't get noticed earlier, they don't give me an exception for getting a code, I have to get 100k subs, and that's going to be a while. I don't think I'll get that this year. I think also my goal, I still have to set goals for this year. I'll probably think about them more towards the end of this video, which I'm already kind of halfway through, I guess, but I do want to get maybe 75k subs this year as my goal. Like, I went from 32k to 53k. I feel like I can get to 75k this year, and I might just have to wait till I get 100k to get that creator code, but if that's what it is, then so be it. I've been part of the Supercell ecosystem for years. This has been my dream for years, and I've been in the program for I think 3 or 4 years now. Probably 3 years, I want to say, maybe 4 actually. I think 2020 is when I got in. or 20, I don't know, but I've been monetized since 2020. I believe when I was in the military, I joined the program like shortly after that, got promoted after that. Like, it's just been kind of a big thing. And yeah, you know, I get this question all the time on my streams. Hey SK, what is your creator code? I'd love to support you, or people are so surprised I don't have one. I really would like to have one, guys. I'd love to have an answer to give you, but I just don't sometimes. Not sometimes, I just don't have one yet, but I still love and appreciate all of you guys who say that to me, by the way. And hopefully one day I will be able to say, yeah, guys, just use code SK in the shop, because if I do get a code, it'll just be SK, guys. My creator ID is just SK, so that'll be super clean. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else I can do to get noticed. You know, I participated in the Supercell Creator Academy. They sent me a backpack, an official mic, some streaming setups, and a bunch of other cool things. I made a tweet about that. That was amazing. Honestly, one of the biggest highlights of my year for sure, participating in that Creator Academy and everything. I also went to Superfest this year. That was a big part of things, I think, because that helped my relationship with people in the community, especially meeting people from the Supercell team. I met Donald, I met Rodrigo, the lead game designer for Balances, the lead artist at the company. I wish I got to meet more people, but all my creator friends too, Ian, Riley, got to participate with them watching, you know, the World Finals and hang out in their hotel room, getting the behind the scenes on the event as well. It was the best experience of my life. And on that note, guys, I do have to get that vlog out. I'll talk about some videos I have to get out at the end of this video too, but yeah, it was the best experience ever, and I feel like it maybe got me a bit closer because, you know, now Supercell knows, like, at least some employees have a face to my name, and I actually went and tried. I also did talk to someone from the creator team there just to get some feedback on my channel, and they did say that they feel it might be a bit preemptive to promote me to Super Creator, but I'm on the right path. And if I keep working harder, they're sure I'll get it. So I just really want to keep working hard and earn it. You know, I'm going to do my best. But yeah, I had quite a bit to say about that because honestly, guys, I think about this so much. Like, this is my biggest goal and dream in life. I do care about my university, but not like too much to this extent. Like, I really just want to become a super creator, and that is something I would love to do. So that is just a big thing on my mind. But otherwise, yeah, just maybe I'll set that as a goal for this year. Maybe I can get it if I'm lucky. But yeah, next, moving on to CR goals. I didn't have any goals this year, and I feel like that was kind of good because I was kind of free. I didn't really have too much to think about or worry about in the sense of like pressure when it comes to my performance in the game. I still got many great finishes. I got quite a few top 300, 400 ladder finishes with xbow cycle. I got a top 100 global tournament again with 3.0, I think, and I got one with LPBO as well. Like, I got some great achievements this year. I got a global tournament finish almost every single month before the meta became unbearable. I got 20 wins 3 times, almost 4. Learned a new deck and archetype to get 20 wins as well. Like, I feel like I did great in CR, but I was also thinking maybe about this year, maybe I can set some goals to achieve, so I'll have a bit more direction and focus, because, you know, this year I didn't have any goals, which was nice, but it also didn't really give me a standard to hold myself accountable to. And maybe if I had that, I'd be a bit more driven to achieve more, because I feel like I'm just kind of chilling in the top 1 to 2k range, and I'm definitely higher potential as a player, as all my friends tell me. Riley's told me so many times, dude, why don't you push higher? You're so much better than that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of happy with chilling, and content's my biggest focus for sure. But maybe I will think of like a top 200, 100 ladder finish goal for the year. Otherwise, not too much else. And yeah, that's about it for all my goals. Again, I mentioned my subscriber numbers, guys. I just want to say about my streams, you guys have made this like probably one of the best years of my life in terms of streaming. I found a new love and passion with my live streams, and especially because of the short streams, I've been getting a lot of new traction and exposure. What I will say is recently I've been really sad, honestly, about like less viewership and a bit less exposure than I was having consistently for a while. I don't really understand why that's the case, but nonetheless, I'm going to try and stay consistent, and I hope that with time it'll be something that'll just sort itself out, you know. But I still appreciate everyone who's part of my community. I want to say some shout outs, you know, shout out to Sylveon, my head mod, and one of my closest friends, honestly, in the world. I really appreciate her. I'm really glad she came into my life, and I'm glad that we have a close relationship, and she became such a big part of my community. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this know who she is and have seen her in my stream. So yeah, I just wanted to say a shout out to her. Shout out to Two Tone, Israel. Those are both real G's, some of the best mods I could have asked for in my streams, especially Israel recently. Like, he's just been showing up all the time, and it's so nice. And even he got his first ever donation. And speaking of donations, some people come to mind, such as Healthy Heaven, Duncan, Two-tone again, and you guys all know who you are. People who have just shown me the world in terms of love and support. And again, you guys do pay for my meals. Like when I started ordering a lot of delivery sometimes because, long story short, my house is vegetarian. And wow, why am I lagging? That's actually so stupid. I don't think I'll lose for it, but that's actually really, oh my god. Okay, anyways, yeah, like so we can't really cook meat in the house. Just kind of a rule I've always respected, because vegetarian household, my dad and stuff, but I love meat a lot. Don't take that out of context. So I just like to order sometimes, especially, you know, pizza or stuff like that. So yeah, just a bit unhealthy. I'm gonna try and get that, you know, I'm gonna try and get back on my healthy eating kick and working out again for the new year. But yeah, just thank you guys so much for making it a big part of my life, big part of my new subscribers and people who joined my community again. And yeah, expect a lot more streams in 2025. I'm not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. I just hope I can get my traction kind of back, because that would be great. And otherwise, in terms of goals, again, 75k subs is probably a big one. I do want to get my long form views up, and I have some ideas, some plans to kind of try some new content types. Other videos I have to make, guys. I do have to make my negative gems explain video. I know I said at 50k I'll do it. I do have to do that. I have to do a giveaway for some. I just want to give you guys some free stuff for supporting me, like maybe pass Royale or some money. I want to do a tournament again, giving away some money as well for supporting me, and I also have to do my Finland vlog that's like over an hour long, so just a bunch of videos I have to get out as well. But otherwise, that's basically my year in review. You know, in 2025 I also want to get my academics a bit up maybe, but I definitely want to make time for my YouTube channel. So the biggest thing for me is going to be time management and just trying to kind of do both, which I definitely can, because I've already done it. I did really well in the last semester for my standards, honestly, and I think I can do even better by working even harder from the start, because I usually work hard when it's crunch time and not before. But nonetheless, let me know what you guys, you know, thought of the year. If you guys enjoyed watching me, if you joined, if you guys have anything you want to say about being part of my community for the year, really appreciate you guys. Any personalized stuff would be really cute and nice to read, guys. And otherwise, just if you guys are having any New Year's resolutions or anything you want to share in the comments below, feel free to share those as well. Again, this was more of a personal video with some goated gameplay in the background, I can't lie, but still, it's definitely one for the core audience. Don't expect this to get like 4k 5k views, just kind of for people who appreciate me and love me and want to show support. And I really do love you guys very much. Thank you guys for being a big part of my 2024, and I want to be a big part of your 2025 moving forward as well. So that's pretty much it for the video. Just some nice reflections here and there. Again, thank you guys so much. I love you all so much from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you're excited for a new 2025 with me. But that's about it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Much love to you guys. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.